need a good thing out of bad news. All day, all night. All right, all right. El chamaquito de Brooklyn.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals taking on the Miami Marlins. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll here. Starting on the mound in this one, Spencer Arrighetti. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Nope. That one off the mark, and it's 2-1.
One strike.
That's ripped. Base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
That one finds the zone. 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
On the ground, 2 ball. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Batting third, the right
first and second, no outs. And up next for St. Louis, Alec Burleson. And a big swing and a miss.
He's looking for a strikeout or a ball on the ground for a double play to sort of calm this situation down.
And that is out of play. The pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
No outs. Runners at first and second. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And there's a ball.
Just out.
Hit in the air, center field. Edwards should have this one. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second, and he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away. Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup. Getting guys across the plate, not exactly a forte for them this year, as their offense is in the bottom third of the league in runs scored. He's in there.
Got to take advantage of this opportunity now because of the wild pitch. They've got 2 runners in scoring position. Good time.
Line drive, base hit. 1 run's in. Now the second run is in, and they lead by 2.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside.
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. No throw. He's in there safely. Fouled off. He was late. Man at second. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe. And they're up by 3.
Back-to-back base hits. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Yoel Pozo in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Pitch misses, and the count is 2-0.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Maybe a 2 ball. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it for the inning. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Cardinals. Back here with my pal Siggy. And on the hill in this one, Matthew Liberator.
The center fielder.
Well, that whip is just below the league average, and that's a good thing in this case, not allowing too many base runners. So on most days, he's going to go out there and compete and put his team in a position to win, and I expect to see that from him in this one today.
Off the mark there, and that is ball one.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning, get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That one missed. And a foul ball, he stays alive. That one almost got him. Up the middle and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting second.
Otto Lopez getting ready to hit.
Lopez.
And first offering is fouled off. Liberator measures 6 feet 4 inches. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a cutter, and he occasionally uses a curve. One away. And time now for the Marlins lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Kyle Stowers.
He's one of the better home run hitters in the league this year. In fact, in the top 5 in homers in the National Leagues. Not missing many pitches. And I tell you what, when he gets his pitch, he goes a long way. Make sure you don't sleep on this guy if you're the pitcher.
The 0-1. And he swings over the top there.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll...
Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Throw to second. Save. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
You know, having a good lead is so key when you're stealing bases, even if you've got great speed. But if you don't have great speed but can get an extended lead and a good jump, you can steal bases on a catcher who can really throw it. That's a nice job right there.
Out to short. Hampson on to first. And Martinez is out. Here's Josh Young. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field. If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
In the air to left center. Scott gets under it. And that is that. Marlins leave one. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Top of the second. Now up for St. Louis. Pedro Pajes. Check swing, and he went strike one. When you played, did you play with guys that you thought were clutch, and sort of what were the attributes you said that's what he possesses that allows him to come through?
Well, we always used to joke, you know, guys want to eat steak, and there were some that just had a knack, could understand that, all right, this is a big, you know, payout if I can come through with a knock here. But I think when you really look at the numbers, you really audit everything, guys kind of are who they are.
And that's off the outside edge, and that's ball one. Outside with a breaking ball. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Here's a 2-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 down, bases empty. Now batting Michael Ciani. He swings and fouls one off. 0-1 now. Curveball drops in for a strike.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
2 outs, bases empty. That's off the mark, and the count's even at 2.
Looks like he thinks that should have been a strike at the top of the zone, but doesn't seem to be too upset. That's just a case where I think he's trying to get a better feel for the umpire's strike zone and what he's going to be calling. That's just a part of pitching.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And we're back. Bottom of the second. And at the plate for Miami, Tristan Casas. Now a screamer into the outfield. Scott makes a nice running catch.
Clearly ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet, and it just is one of those bad luck ABs.
Agustin Ramirez now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Next offering down low and in the dirt. 1 out, bases empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And downstairs. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Way back there. And a foul ball.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 1 down, bases empty. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And now here is Connor Norby into the outfield, base hit. Kyle Stowers will hit next.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently.
Ow! They got him, and that will end the inning.
Let's get it. This stuff takes time. This stuff takes time. Stay on that grind.
Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. And that's in for a strike.
0-1. One ball, 1 strike.
Now a drag bunt, third base side. And that's just foul. Next one in the dirt.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, that'll make you smile out there on the mound, or maybe pump out your chest a little bit farther. That's about as good of a backdoor curveball as you'll ever see. Right on the black, and not surprisingly, just locked him up in the box.
And that one ripped to left, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Alec Burleson. That one fouled off. Getty winds and deals. Runner takes off. Throw to second, and he's out.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Has room, and he makes the catch. No runs, one hit. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Kyle Stowers. And first offering is fouled off.
Outside, that's a ball.
Out to short. One up, one down.
Out.
Javier Sanoja, the next to hit.
Javier Sanoja.
On the ground to the left. To first.
Out.
2 up, 2 down. Back to the top of the lineup, Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. It gets down, a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And now for the Marlins, Otto Lopez. He's 0 for 1.
Lopez.
On the ground to short, Hampson. They get the force. Out number 3. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings. Getty back to work. Right through there for a strike. Win goes 5 feet 11 inches, 22 years old. And he was a second-round pick in 2020. Swing and a ball lined out towards center and a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Arenado in the box now. No balls and a strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well, they get the strikeout there, and what kind of stood out to me was that they weren't shying away from contact. Every single pitch was in the strike zone, and that tells me they wanted to attack him, and it paid off.
And now the first baseman, Yoel Pozo. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one back there. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Well done. Drives in the run. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it, and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
1 out and a runner at second. And there's a ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Battling here as he fouls it away. Breaking ball misses down and away. And that's a fair ball. Coming home. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in. And the lead is up to 5. Now at the plate, Thomas Sajazi.
Ball 1.
That one close. Ruled a ball.
1-0.
Ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Check swing. He held up. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
I got 3 and 2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Ciani batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Foul ball. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors. Let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season.
JD. Martinez.
Up the middle. Oh, great grab on the dive. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out. Down the third baseman, Josh Young. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And that's
Ball
in the
1,
dirt.
no strikes.
Next offering is fouled back. The Cardinals leading by 5. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Got him looking. 2 away.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Next
Ball
pitch
1.
misses. 1 and 1.
1 and 1.
And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one the other way. Ciani snags it, and that is that.
Now pitching for.
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Max Meyer.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And it's fouled away. And they'll do it again. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Hampson lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time. Outside low.
2 balls,
Ball
no
2.
strikes.
That one
Ball 3.
missed. Next offering is in for a strike. In the air, center field. Puts it away for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Alec Burleson. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Outside with a
out.
breaking ball. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at
1 ball,
95.
2 strikes.
Right side. Throws to first. That's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3. Taking a look at some notable Rookie of the Year candidates this season.
The catcher, Agustin Ramirez.
That's a strike, and it's 0-1. Liner, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Scott makes the catch, and there's one away. So man aboard, Kyle Stowers, the next up for the Marlins. He's 0 for 1. Hit in the air, right field. Burleson. He's got it, and there's 2 away. And up next for Miami, Javier Sanoja. Line drive. And that is that. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Win.
Up the middle, and that's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. And first offering is fouled off. Wynn gets his lead at first, nobody out. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. And now runners at the corners, nobody out. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Base hit and a run in to score.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Edwards pulls that one down, and there's one away. Thomas Sajazi now at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one.
Nope.
Just missed. Traffic on the bases with one already in, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. And it remains 2-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Swing and a miss, and he got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. 2 men left. Back here in Miami, John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Xavier Edwards. That's to third, Arenado. Fires across the diamond, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
The batter, number 7.
So digging in,
Shortstop,
Otto Lopez.
Lopez.
And first offering is fouled off.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Scott tracks it down for the out.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Martinez now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up. And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That K is his 3rd. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the center fielder, Victor Scott. Check swing to the first pitch. Look down to third. He did not go around. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Swing and a grounder foul first base side. Swing and a chopper out to short. Whips it to first on the run. On the money. Nice play. Here's Garrett Hampson. On the ground right side, but that rolls foul. The shortstop takes the ball. And that one's a little bit low. The count now 2-2. Swings and misses. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
That one lifted to left, and it falls. And that keeps the inning going.
Now batting, designated hitter
Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals.
Wynn.
And there's a strike. Laser could be trouble. And he's got a double, his 4th hit. Plays the play, and they cut him down. And that will end. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Liberator back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
Down and in, moved his feet. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Had a good eye there. Now it's 3-2. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that.
New pitcher on now, Kyle Leahy.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Casas at the plate now. That's ball 1. Action in the St. Louis bullpen. Tyler Matzik appears to be getting loose. Next offering upstairs. Young aboard here at first with nobody out. And that one hammered. That's back there. And forget it. A 2-run homer. It's 6-2. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Digging in, Agustin Ramirez. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here at the bottom of the 7th. Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball, still 0-2. And ball 1.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
That one not close. 2-2.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. So up next, Connor Norby, 1 for 2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Fires to first in time. 2 down, bases empty. Kyle Stowers digs in now. That one's in there. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And that extends the inning.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Foul ball there. That's a hit. And now 2 aboard. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
When it unravels, it can unravel pretty quickly. And right now, you're in a situation where you're 1 swing away from it being a 1-run ball game.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Breaking ball, and that got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. 2 outs, bases full. Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Scott sizes this one up, and that will end the inning. So it may be too little, too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. It's now 6-2.
Now pitching for the Marlins.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ronnie Enriquez.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year. Typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
That's a ball.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Edwards makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. And up next for St. Louis, Yohel Pozo. That misses.
That ball went out.
1-0. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one inside, and that's ball 2. Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Norby squeezes it, and there are 2 down. Now here is Thomas Sajazi. Check swing, called strike. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Norby makes the play, and that's the third out. Ryan Fernandez gets the call from the pen.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him. It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touched it.
There he goes down looking. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Out into left center for a line drive base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Tristan Casas, the next up for the Marlins. He's already homered in this game. Fly ball down the line. Ciani sizing this one up. Corrals it. And there's two down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And first offering is fouled off. There's a swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. Third out. And now Michael Ciani. 0 for 3 in this one. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. And that turns the lineup over. Victor Scott getting ready. Runner on the go. And first offering is fouled off. Runner goes again. In the dirt. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. High fly ball out to left field. Stowers makes the grab, and there's one down. Garrett Hampson next up for the Cardinals. Swing and a pop-up. Enriquez brings it in, and there's 2 away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. On the ground to third. And he can't come up with it. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Mason Wynn. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And a breaking ball misses outside. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
3-2.
That's down and in. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. The high heat. And now Connor Norby, 1 for 3. Ground ball left side. Can't glove it cleanly. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this. So a man at first. And at the plate for Miami, Kyle Stowers. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 1. Fought off foul. Norby gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
1 ball,
Ooh,
2 strikes.
Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So digging in, Javier Sinoja. And first offering is fouled off. Man at first, one away. Next pitch is outside. Right through there for a strike. That's a little bit low. The Redbirds leading by 4 here in the last half of inning number 9. That one misses, and now it's 3-2. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult.
Ryan Helsley comes on trying to close it out.
29 saves on the season, so he's looking for number 30 right here. He's been big for him in the back of that bullpen.
Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Here comes the 0-1. Just missed. Facing a closer that delivers big-time velocity.
Well, normally against a big arm with this kind of velocity, you look for the ball down because the fastball up is a little hard to catch up to. But he's shown really good plate discipline by not offering at that last pitch down.
Two on, one out. Way inside, gets out of the way.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Runners at first and second with one gone. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Now fly ball to right center. He's got it. 2 down. Marlins down to their final out. Otto Lopez, the next to hit. 0 for 4. He's flied out 3 times and also grounded out. And there's a ball. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Helsley is just 1 strike away.
Ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Here's the 2-2. Check swing. Now to look down to first. Nope, he held back. That one is hammered right field. That ball's carrying. And that one is off the wall. And this ball's going to wind up out of play. So a big-time costly mistake there. Here is J.D. Martinez.
Well, go ahead and cue up the circus music, Boo. That's about as rough as it gets. I mean, errors are never fun, but when it basically turns into an inside-the-park home run, that's pretty embarrassing.
A 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out.
1-1.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
Looking to get the tying run on base. They're down to their final strike.
Clearly is sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
So 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Josh Young.
Bradfield Jr.
Right through there for a strike.
But with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on. Drive it into a gap and score that run from first base.
Missed inside with the curve.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
2 outs. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Got him, and that's the ball game. 6-5 the final here.